Hey everybody, Kit here. Happy hump day! Welcome back to the Sims 4 Brooks Legacy Hopes edition. We are celebrating a very special birthday today. But just real quick before we jump in into this chaos, because it's just chaos. I have been looking at the photos, and there may not be as much hope coming up. There may be a little bit more Andy, and I may be telling a few other potential stories. I don't know, but like basically I have a few other like story save files and things that are kind of connected, and I've mentioned them a little briefly. I might start throwing in a few of those. I don't know, because for some reason I don't have as many photos of Hope around this time, and just her story. I think it's just because I was white knuckling it to survive. I will be blatantly honest. So, you know, and then of course with Generation 3 coming in, it's kind of like a transition period a little bit. So yeah, all I'm saying is bear with me. I'm sorry. This was 2019 me though. What we gonna do? I was posting on Twitter, I was posting on WordPress, and then I was also trying Tumblr at various different times, and you know, I'm just trying to piece it all together and get to a point where I can like actually keep going. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but if things get a little weird, like you see more of Andy than you do of Hope, because I think we've had like 2 more parts of Andy at this point than Hope, that would be why, okay? I'm sorry, but, so I'll stop blabbering now, and I hope you enjoy the adorable toddler chaos, which was very nice to see, you know, reminiscing, but not so much during. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoy it. Breakfast of noodles and jammies is one of the best things universally to do. That is just a fact. Marin and Blaze like to spend a lot of time together, and it's adorable to see. She helps him with his iPad skills, and he keeps an eye out on the parentals when she is painting the floors. She's pretending to be a constructor. And it's time for the nanny to take over while Erwin and I head to work. Watch her help them. This view will never get old. And it hits differently seeing Generation 3 here instead of Generation 1. Eden, then Hope, and soon to be Marin. Blaze still isn't a fan of potty training, or Ardu Nanny. To be honest, I can't blame him. I miss the old one, but this one comes highly recommended. Oh, look what I managed to find. A panda hat lookalike. Well, I told him it was a panda, and he believes me, and he loves it. So, where Marin likes to play sea kelpies and pirate spoons, Blaze likes playing with stars. Yeah, this nanny may not last too long with my kids, huh? Marin is not happy. But look here, it's the Brooks twins together again, and out in the wild, no less. I was in Windenburg for a book signing, and Andy was here for a military meeting. An overnight trip. Ergo, an overnight party? Heck yeah. This scene definitely felt strange. I should be at home with my kids. This is way past my bedtime, but it's also vibrant and fun. Even if there are weirdly dressed folks and a ghost here. The food and drinks aren't too bad, though. Ooh, speaking of drinks, I mean, the community calls these a pea bush for a reason. But hey, time to dance like no one is watching. But everyone definitely is, because we've got a famous author here. Andy thankfully didn't have to deal with the crowds like I did, but it was still fun. And then I was randomly given a clump of clay by an excited fan, and that was the end of that. Maybe I'll stick with parties at home within my bedtime constraints. I am exhausted. Oh, and the book signing turned into a book reading. It went very well, though, even if I was yawning like crazy. The next day, the next week, the next century. And even though that adventure was fun, I was thrilled to be back home. I didn't want to miss out on these adventures either. Marin's getting so smart, she doesn't even need or want help with the blocks anymore. Blaze is insisting on being called Panda, and he loves wearing capes. He also loves his Skelly Bear he saw on TV and begged his daddy for. Yes, things are coming together along rather well, I'd say. Or coming along rather well, I'd say, yeah. Sales are booming. My kids are doing just fine. Now, if we can get this construction thing back underway and some alone time for me and my guy, that would be perfect. And by the way, Panda says peekaboo to you viewers. He's so precious. Honestly, though, he is adorable. Erwin has a moment to himself to play some video games, playtesting something for his company, but why is he making that face? Because his daughter is staring at the fire, and it is unnerving to him. And to me, Marin, honey, can we not? Oh, we got a sad escapee. Panda, where are you going? Gotcha. I see. You were running away from the nanny? Nope, that would be potty training. Oh dear. Maybe a reward system would work better. You know, for every poop you get a piece of candy? But for once, Marin isn't giving the nanny any trouble, so yay! But that might be because she's been teaching her brother her ways. Panda also loves to hang out in Mama's office, where he isn't supposed to go. You might be wondering why he's acting up a bit. And that would be because things are changing. Erwin has been crying all day. But it's time. One last little nap before cake. He's desperately clinging to her being this small forever. To be honest, I'm not ready either. This is the last time I'll ever hold my baby girl. I can barely keep my tears at bay, but this is her day and not mine. We'll make new memories, yes, but I will miss her being this small. Blow out the candles, baby. You can do it. Little lungs gulped and puffed, blowing out the candles. I didn't want to put her down. I don't want the sparkles to come. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. but I had to, and now my oldest is a child with an attitude to match mine. She was thrilled until she found out she has to go to school tomorrow. You know what? Same, baby. Welcome to childhood, Marin Brooks. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's it. Generation 3 is officially a child. Like, we're starting to get there, guys. I'm so excited. We still got a ways to go before we're where I'm at in my game, but Marin is a child. Marin is a child. So just depending, I don't know what's going to be this upcoming week. Most likely an Andy episode. Thinking maybe a Marin ? I'm really not too sure. But what I am going to say just real quick is, basically the way I am seeing this eventually, what I would like to do is, I've mentioned this before, I'm going to mention it again. So I have the Brooks Legacy. I've got the Through the Veil. Through the Veil is not connected to the Brooks Legacy. Okay. Dragon's Chaos is. I have not shown anything about Dragon's Chaos on this channel, but that is where an additional legacy is that I started a little while ago and I need to get back to, that is in tandem with the Brooks legacy there, the Clover legacy. But I need to get the Fractured Wanderer up a little bit more, I think, before I start telling the Clover legacy stuff. And then there's the Dragon's Chaos is similar in a lot of ways to Through the Veil and the fact that it's a rotational save, but I took lots of photos and like there's a little bit of a story with all of the characters and they're all in there, and I keep looking at the photos and I'm like, I want to tell this story. I want to get back because it's fun, and it's that, and now they're going to be like background characters for like the Clover Legacy, and they're in there, so it's like I could share their stories, and I'm thinking that's what I might do just here and there. There's not near as many households as Through the Veil. I think I started with like 7 and now I have like 6, I think, and then the Clovers are of course something slightly different. But yeah, so basically, if for whatever reason, like, I can't tell a Marin, I can't tell a Hope, or I can't tell one of the Brooks, I might just supplement with one of those and kind of get that going a little bit. Because I'm insane, and I like having stories and multiple save files. I know, I'm insane. But hey, the great thing is, y'all don't have to watch any of this. Oh my goodness. But hey, if somebody enjoys this, then that's worth it. I'm having a blast, so I will likely be still posting and whatnot, because part of this is a catalog for me, so that I have this in one cohesive location, instead of across 3 different areas, and it's not cohesive in the slightest. So yeah, but regardless, Brooks will definitely be a big component, especially for a while, because it's the longest save. It's the longest one that's been, my oldest save. There's the most content on it, so they will definitely be prevalent every week up until we get to where I am currently at, which at this point may take a million years, but that's okay. I am having a good time. So I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering now, and I hope you guys have a fantastic hump day, a fantastic week, and I will see you when I see you. Do not forget, where the waters flow, legacies grow. Bye, y'all.